You say you haven't been the same since you had your little crash, but you might feel better if they gave you some cash. The more I think about it, old Billy was right. Let's kill all the lawyers, kill them tonight. You
What's up? You're in my chair.
Man, goodness gracious, sorry.
mean,
I'm sorry, man.
how long
That's
you
your
been
chair.
doing this?
That's your chair. That's your chair. I thought we could
You
at
know.
least switch a little bit, but
All right. You want to switch it up?
no, I can't.
Well, I said over there it has to be Griffin and
That's
Warren.
okay, but
Okay.
we should do that. We should do that every now and then. Something like that. Hey, this is two mics and it's two marks and one mic.
2 marks, 1 mic.
Two marks and one mic. Today's podcast is about the lemon law, and we're going to think about the phone calls that we get in the office. We get a lot of phone calls about the lemon law, and really, when you think about it, John Mark, as far as an investment goes,
Right.
I mean, besides buying a house, buying a car is the second largest investment that someone's going to make over their lifetime.
It absolutely is. I mean, if you think that the major things you purchase, and for some people that don't own a house, a car is their major
Yes.
purchase. So
Right.
you got 2 big things that people spend money on in life, and that's house and transportation when they purchase a vehicle. So it can be very important to an individual.
Yeah,
Obviously,
right.
it is to all
Absolutely.
of us.
Right.
That the vehicle that
Yeah.
a new vehicle that you purchase, new is important for the lemon law.
And we always hear about
Operates properly.
we always hear about the term lemon law. Oh, I bought a lemon. It's a lemon. They bought a lemon, and it's kind of like it's thought of as a catch-all that if you have a problem with the car, it's a lemon. But
Right.
it's not always the case that a car you bought is going to be a lemon.
Right.
There are certain conditions you have to have before the car is in fact deemed a lemon under Tennessee law.
You know, and a lemon is something that they've always referred to cars that don't work properly as.
Right.
And it's kind of cool that they
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
picked up that term to actually call the law a lemon law to help you get a vehicle that's not functioning properly, help get the vehicle
Right.
fixed, get the problem
Yeah.
remedied.
Well,
but there's
you
some
know-
steps you have to go through, is that
Oh,
right?
Yeah, but over the years, we've gotten hundreds of phone calls where someone buys a car off a used car lot and it breaks down on the way home. I mean, how many times have you gotten a phone call where they bought a car, exchanged cash, got in the car, drove it home, and it breaks down?
Yeah, and the problem with that is those are as-is purchases.
Right.
Unless there's a manufacturer's warranty that is still in existence. Guess what? Unless this car lot's doing some type of warranty, the lemon law does not apply.
Let's
to
just
something
go.
like that.
Lemon law applies to new vehicles.
Correct.
New vehicles or newly leased vehicles.
Correct.
It does not apply to used vehicles.
And the lemon law would apply to, because it's considered a new vehicle, if you're purchasing a demo from an auto dealership,
Right.
that falls under the lemon law as well. But used vehicles,
Buyer beware.
buyer beware.
Caveat emptor. One of the
Correct.
first Latin phrases that we learn in law school is caveat emptor, buyer beware. Because you're exactly right, John Mark. When you're buying a used car off a used car lot without a warranty and you hit the road and it breaks down, I'm sorry, but you are SOL.
It is yours.
You're done. You're done.
So Mark, let's talk a little bit about how the lemon law helps individuals who purchase a new car.
Right.
What has to happen in order for this lemon law to kick in?
Well, you have to have a problem, and it's got to be a substantial problem, and it's got to be the dealership has got to try to repair this substantial problem within 3 times, at least 3 times, or the vehicle has got to be out of commission for at least 30 days.
Right.
And it's got to be a substantial problem,
Right.
and a substantial problem, that's the gray area.
Right.
In the law that we have, what is a substantial problem? Obviously, a transmission trying to be repaired 3 times, it's still busted. Brakes that you try to repair 3 times still don't work. A windshield wiper, would a windshield wiper mechanism that would not work after 3 times, would that be a substantial problem?
I think what you have to think in terms of is what would substantially affect the operation and use of that vehicle.
Right.
Obviously, like you said, transmission,
Mhm.
the engine doesn't run properly.
Right.
The brake system
Right.
can't be repaired.
Yeah.
All those things are extremely important.
Yeah.
And to operate and use a vehicle.
So
that's
so
a substantially affect.
So if you buy a new car, and during while you're driving it, the transmission is constantly having problems. You take it back in, they look at it, they try to fix it. You drive it off the lot again, it happens again. Same thing, same problem. You take it back again 3 times, and they try to fix it, and the 4th time it happens again, and they try to fix it, and they can't fix it. That's a lemon.
Right, so there's some steps you have to make certain you
Right.
follow if you do have this problem, and you have to provide the manufacturer,
Right.
or if the address or contact information for the manufacturer is not readily available, to an authorized dealer.
Right.
You have to provide them certified mail
Certified mail.
notice
I know.
that you're
It's
asserting
just-
this claim.
Yeah. You know, they make it as difficult as possible to pursue a lemon law claim for the average guy out there,
But
the average Joe.
you and I were talking about a source that's very valuable
This
here
is-
in Hamilton County to help people.
Absolutely.
We're happy to help
Absolutely.
people.
Yeah.
But there is a terrific source.
Yes.
That can
Right.
help people get through
Right.
this process. Tell them a little bit about that, Mark.
It is really a hidden gem. If you have well, really, it's a hidden gem for a lemon, and a hidden gem if you have problems with the car. The Better Business Bureau has a website in Chattanooga, Tennessee, specifically for disputes involving your vehicle, specifically for a lemon law issue, for example. And if you go to that website, I did it the other day, and it really tracks exactly what you need to file a lemon law claim, and the BBB actually stands in your shoes and pursues it for you.
They actually,
it's great.
They actually assist.
It's a free
you.
service.
Free for you, actually assist you.
Yeah.
And they've done it so many times. It is a process that is fairly seamless.
Right.
And probably do a better job than anybody else
Right.
could do
They
to
do.
help them walk
They
you
do.
through a lemon
They
law
do.
claim.
So that's an excellent resource to have is the BBB. So if you think you have a lemon law issue, I would start at the BBB. If you're out looking to buy a used car, make sure you have a warranty on the used car. And I've got to give a plug to CarMax, because CarMax is one of those dealerships that sell a lot of used cars. And a CarMax car, I think last time I checked, you have 3 days to return it
Right.
if you don't like it, which is also great. And most of the vehicles do come with a warranty. So if you're buying a used car, be careful to make sure it's a big investment. Make sure you have a warranty in place. And really, I would go to someone that's got a good reputation when I buy a used car. And CarMax is a great location with a great reputation. And they can actually, you have some people feel like that you have 3 days to return a car. I mean, I have gotten in arguments over the phone with people that call up that say they have 3 days to return a car.
They could be conflating, what some
They are conflating.
auto dealers or
That's
used
a
car
big-
dealers do versus what the law really is.
Well, yeah, as far as a door-to-door salesman, because of the persuasiveness of the sales pitch. Usually, if you buy a product from a door-to-door salesman, you do have 3 days to change your mind.
Right.
But that does not always hold true with used cars.
So don't buy a car from a door-to-door salesman.
No, do not do that. Do not do that.
Or buy it only from a door-to-door salesman.
But you can buy them online now. Isn't that crazy
It
that
is.
you can buy cars
It
online?
is. But buyers need to just beware out there. And if you do have any questions about lemon law, we are happy to answer some of those questions. But the best spot to really go is to the Better Business Bureau, BBB. They'll walk you through it. If you don't know how to get a hold of them, call us. We're happy to provide you with the information to help get you to the Better Business Bureau to walk you through that lemon law process. They're very good at doing it.
This has been one more episode of
2 Marks, 1 Mike.
Thank you.